Hello citizens and welcome back. This is our match reaction from Man City 5, Huddersfield Town 0 in the FA Cup. Make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe. Let's jump into it. So Man City 5, Huddersfield 0. I said this should be a comfortable win. I said Huddersfield were vulnerable and they do concede goals, and that's exactly what happened. And I don't think City got our first game in this one. You know, Pep made the changes. He mixed up a little bit. You know, some players who are on the fringe, like Gomez, like Ortega, a couple of youth players as well, like Bob got run out, Lewis got run out as well. Hamilton came on in the second half. And yeah, the team did their job, and, you know, they didn't get out first gear. It did take us a while to get going. I think it took us like just over half an hour to score the first goal, but really Huddersfield barely threatened. I mean, they had a couple of counter-attacks, a couple of balls over the top. We held our line quite well. And our high defensive line, for once, they did their job. And I thought they were marshaled pretty well at the back by Diaz, who started off as captain in this one. But we're going to have more difficult games. We're going to have more difficult games in the FA Cup. We're going to have more difficult games in the league. But this was a good run out for the team. You know, it was a good way to reset, get set up for the new year. And it was nice to see De Bruyne come on in the second half, and he got an assist, and Doku got a goal as well. He came back from an injury. So look, the future's bright for us at the moment. You know, I said a few weeks ago that this season's been a bit of a disaster and I don't really trust the team. And today, they've shown what they're capable of when, you know, we're all at it. And like I said, without him getting out first gear, we've got him 5-0, and it could have been more, to be honest with you. In the second half, I thought Huddersfield gave up a little bit, and it's just all about how many goals we could get, and just, like I said, getting minutes into people like De Bruyne and Doku. And that's the important thing as well here. Regardless of whether we won, lost or drew, it was about getting players back and getting match fit as well. And I did want Pep to start De Bruyne in this game, and I said that I'd play him from the start, take him off at half-time, but he did it the other way around instead. He brought him on midway inside the second half when the game was already done, when Huddersfield weren't even trying, when Huddersfield weren't putting any tackles in, so De Bruyne could just run around at his leisure and do what he wanted. And in the end, I mean, Pep knows better than me, and it proved the best way to do it as well, because there were no tackles flying in there. Huddersfield were dead and buried, and we just took up like a training ground exercise in the second half. But yeah, it was really nice. But today I've got to talk about as well Foden. He got player of the match on BBC, got player of the match in the stadium as well, and he was a phenomenal player today. You know, he got 2 great goals. Did he get an assist? Maybe he did, I don't know. But he ran the game today for us today. He pulled the strings. It shows what he's capable of. And in the second half, there was a moment when he was the false number 9 when De Bruyne came on, and he pushed Foden up top because Alvarez wasn't on the pitch anymore. And even though he was the false number 9, Foden was the one stopping their counter-attack by following their striker through when he would have been one-on-one with Ortega otherwise. So, you know, Foden, I mean, I don't know why some City fans don't like him that much or why people disrespect him so, but I absolutely love him. I think he's one of our better players, and today he's shown why. You know, when you need to rest players, when you need to mix things up a little bit, you play Foden in there. He's one of those players that can play every single game. He's got really quick turnaround in terms of fitness. You know, he doesn't, I mean, he can take a kick. He does get fouled quite a bit, but he's just one of those players that gets on with it, and he seems to have energy all day, every day. And that's what the kind of player we need in this team. And it's why people like him and people like Bernardo Silva are loved so much by Pep, because they can play every single game when you need them to. And they're capable of stepping up in big moments, and the little ones like this as well. So yeah, look, Man City 5, Huddersfield 0, easy third round entry into the FA Cup. We get a nice little break now as well, which is good. It means players can reset, can refresh a little bit. We get more time to relax. And hopefully people like Haaland can come back in as well, and Stones, they get closer to fitness too. Yeah, big result for City. Nice win. It's nice to get the 5 goals. Very nice to keep the clean sheet as well. I think that defense needed it. Hopefully the Akanji injury isn't too bad. Yeah, all in all, good day for us. Make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.